What's going on, guys? Will here, and today I'm back with another video. Today I'll be doing my 2017 glove collection video. So I have 7 gloves here, and they're my relatively high quality gloves. I decided to leave out my crappy gloves for this video, but here are my 7 gloves, and I'll be doing an overview of them. So let's get right into it, starting with worst to best. So here we are with my worst high quality glove, if you even want to call this glove high quality. I got this glove for Christmas in 2014, I want to say. So what it is a 44 Pro Classic Series 12.75 6-finger web. It's all black with red embroidery, red lacing, and red welting. Couple things I'm going to say about this is it sucks. It's just really not a good glove. Especially for the outfield. This thing is super heavy. I used it all year actually in Bantam, but it's just not nice. It's got the weirdest bubbles in the pocket. There's literally no pocket. Actually, that's a lie. The pocket's pretty deep, but like it's ball as a baseball, but I broke it in pinky to thumb, and I'm regretting that. Just because it's kind of like you're forcing it to close like that, and it's actually going over. The thumb is almost going over the pinky, and that's just something I don't really want in an outfield glove. And that it's super heavy again. I don't know, it's just not the best glove. I don't really know if I like the pattern or not, just because it's on a crappy glove. I really want to try out a trapeze or 6-finger or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so that was this glove. I'll do a drop test before we switch gloves. And if you're wondering why this table shakes, because it's not really a table, it's just a board, so it's going to shake. So here's a drop test, and it doesn't hold its shape really. So now we'll get into my other 44. So the second glove I'll be going over today is my 44 Pro Classic Series 12-inch modified trapeze. So this was my first glove, really high quality. I got it in June of 2014. It's all black, as you can tell, all black with a red web binding, palm, and white lacing and embroidery and welting. This glove's actually very nice. The break-in's really nice on it. It's just the leather and the grade. It actually swallows the softball, as you'll probably tell it swallows a baseball too. But my first high quality glove. I've got what 44 called it at the time. They called this piece here the wingtip. I think they still do actually, but they only include it on the thumb and not the pinky. Yeah, I really like the break on this. This is actually nice. It's just that the leather's really wrinkly. The palm is fading. I tried to flare it when I first got it, and I'm pretty sure I broke the thumb insert. So it just doesn't, it'll bend that far, but it won't stay. Really, other than that, I'll just do a drop test, and then we'll get into the next glove. Now we'll be on to my Wilson A1K 1787. So here's my Wilson A1K 1787. It is the 2014 A1K line, I believe. I got it for around $70 American on Baseball Monkey a couple of years ago. It is relaced in all red Rawlings lace. I'm pretty sure it's Tanner's, but when I bought it from the local store, it just said Rawlings on it, so I don't want to say it's Tanner's, but I'm pretty sure it is. It is Pedroia fit, like this line of A1K came. I've got a set of glove locks on the thumb and pinky. I really like the break-in on this. The only thing is, I find that the pocket is too deep, like it can almost swallow a softball. And the web, I like the web stretch for maybe just having a catch, but I'm not a fan of it in the infield kind of thing. So the palm is very wrinkly. There is some dirt stains in there, but nothing that conditioning it couldn't take out. I had the thumb and pinky laces untied, and then before I made this video, I literally just figured out how to tie a baseball knot. That's not gonna stop me from using the glove locks. Like it's not like all smooth side, but it's still a baseball knot. So the fingers are pretty loose on this. As I said, the pocket is really deep. And I'll do a drop test, and then we'll go into my next glove. So the next glove I'll be talking about is my 11.75 all blonde with red embroidery, red stitching, red lacing, and welting 44 Pro Signature Series. I got this about a year ago. If you want to check the unboxing, I believe it's about a year ago. So I'm going 2 in the pink, 1 out on this. It's a really nice glove in my opinion, just that it's not, this is closer to the beginning of the Signature Series, so it's not as nice as they are now. This glove came super stiff. As you can tell, I've had it for a year, and I used it pitching, and I played catch and pounded it and all that, but it still, me trying, I can kind of clap it, but this is me just flexing it like what it should be, and it doesn't touch finger to finger. One thing I don't like about this, and I've gone over this in my A2000 versus 44 video, the finger hood is kind of flat compared to the Wilson. So yeah, that's this, and since it's so stiff, it's obviously going to pass the drop test. So it stays open and it keeps its shape. The double lace teal in this also is probably a part of why it is so stiff and hard to break in. But it's a pitching glove, and if it was on another glove, I would be upset that it was taking so long, but since you don't really need a fully broken in glove for pitching, this glove is good. So my next glove is my 44 Pro Signature Series snakeskin glove. Had this for a few months, not really sure how many. It is black snakeskin and blonde and red. The only reason why this glove comes before the Wilson, and I'm going worst to best, so this one isn't as good as the A2000, is because with me asking for the snakeskin in the design as a mesh would be, the tops of the fingers are very, very thin, and it doesn't feel like there's anything inside of them. You can tell this is just weird compared to this glove where there's actually things in the tips of the fingers. But other than that, I really like this. It'll be, if I get it broken in and everything, it'll be my infield gamer when I play infield, which probably won't be much, but it doesn't hurt to have an infield glove. So I'll show you the pocket on it. This is traditional, and this is 2 in the pink with the baseball, and then I'll just throw you 2 in the pink with a softball, and it doesn't swallow it. But another thing I actually regret about this glove, I think I really should have got black laces. I think it just would have looked better, and to change the trend of me only having red laces on my 44. Anyway, so that's this glove, and I'll do a drop test. It keeps its shape. So now we'll get into the Wilson A2000 CK22. So now we have the Wilson A2000 CK22 Hawk Sports exclusive. It's all black. It's just like a stock CK22, but it has a finger hood, and it still does have the Hawk embroidery, but I did black it out with Sharpie. You can tell in this palm, it's kind of hard to get the bubbles out, but they're pretty much all out compared to when I first got it. So this is the 2 in the pink finger out break in, with the ball in the pocket. And then I'll do traditional, which is what I'm aiming to be using it the majority of the time at, and it doesn't swallow baseball. And that's as far as I can squeeze it, so it's getting there, and I do really like it. I'm a fan of the liner in the palm. It just forms to your hand better, I find. And I like the dry lex, and I love the thumb padding. The only bad thing about this glove is the lacing, as I've talked about in the comparison with the 44, but there should be a review coming out on this soon. I'll gladly post that, but I'll just post that when it's fully broken in, so I can have an in-depth and solid review on this glove. So I'll do a drop test before I get to my favorite glove, and there it is, and it keeps its shape. So now, last but certainly not least, my favorite glove in my collection. It is my 12.75 44 Pro Gloves Hweb in all blonde with black and red accents. I have glove locks on it. I'll put the link for those in the description. I also have a video on them, which is my last video, so go check that out too. This is my highest quality glove. It is better than the A2000, better than all of the other gloves I have in my collection. It's just the leather on this is super nice. The craftsmanship is really good, and the palm is nice too. I have the gold logos in the palm. The only bad thing is that red from the lace ran. You can see it better when the shade is there, I think. You can't really see it there, but it is there. Trust me, I've got a picture on my Instagram of it. This glove has long laces, and I've loosened the fingers just the slightest bit, and I retied this one today. What I had been doing with it was tying it up and having a softball in the palm, forming a pocket, and now this glove, I've never had a catch with this, but the pocket is huge and I'm really excited to be using it in games. So I'll show you the pocket with a baseball, and it just swallows it. Probably saw this if you watched my video on the glove box or my update on this not too long ago, and I'll show you the pocket with a softball. My goal is sometime have this able to swallow a softball, but right now, as long as it can swallow a baseball, and it will just go to the center at any time, and it doesn't really constrain if it's anywhere in the pocket, and it'll close around it. That's my goal for now. So I'll do a drop test, and it keeps its shape even after probably having it tied up with a softball in the pocket, thumb to like that for solid at least 4 days maybe. Another goal I have for this is I'm not a fan of when it kind of sits up in the middle. I either want it to stay fully open, or if it were to close like this and kind of floppy, but it's really nice right now. So I believe that's going to be it. So let me get all the gloves back in here and I'll say goodbye. So thanks so much for watching, guys. We are almost at 500 subscribers, and at 500 subscribers I will be making a Q&A, so comment any questions you have that you'd like answered in the Q&A. That's it for the video, guys. I really hope you like this. I hope this video does as well as my other glove collection video, but if you could, please leave this a thumbs up if you liked it. I really appreciate that, and subscribe to my channel if you like my content, and thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.
I know something only I know. I got superpowers, but that's something only I know. What I want is